assume that it could cause some traumatic effect on you, because you know those girls' handbags. We had plenty of it. For example, my draft of my speech, I put it right here just in some case. And some girls' stuff like lipstick, powder, some work-related documents. But what I've got here, I assume nobody, or at least nobody in this room has, but should have. These are sterile bandages, medical gloves, and I need some time to find it. And this funny container for medical pills, for some useful medical pills. You may be wondering, why do I need those things in my bag? Those things will help you to give first aid, to help people before doctors come. And have any of you known how to deliver first aid? Except Sergey, you are my target audience, and Gala, so great. You know, I've been thinking a lot about the situation when you are face to face with someone who needs help and who needs first aid. And usually I imagine myself in a action movie starring some famous stars. And I've been saving lots of people in my dreams, you know, primarily men when I wasn't married, then everyone else. So, and I've saved lots of them. And I was very brave in my dreams and an absolute coward when it comes to reality. I was afraid of knowing these skills because then I need to deliver them. And I was afraid because I could cause some harm to a person while saving him. And my logic was the following. You know, I've been studying English for so many years, I can't even remember. And still I've got lots to improve. And those magicians, those doctors, they've been studying lots of years to know how to do it. How could I help someone when I haven't studied so hard? The next thoughts that I was thinking about were, I work in a politician sphere. I'm not a doctor. It's 1% of probability that I will get into such a situation to deliver help. So I was living peacefully with my fears until I saw one video fragment from a football game between Dynamo Kiev and Dnipropetrovsk. Maybe you saw them. Yeah. And I will shortly explain you. So there was a game between two competitors. And Oleg Gusiev, who was playing for Dynamo, he was trying to catch a ball, while a goalkeeper from the opposite team was trying to save the ball, and they collided. And Gusiev was hit in the head with the foot. And he fell down unconscious. And the guy from the opposite team, the team player, reacted immediately and gave first aid. Lately, the doctors explained that actually he helped to prevent some severe damage to Oleg Gusiev, to his competitor. This situation and this video struck me very deeply. I immediately imagined myself in the same situation, and what I've got with me were my fear and the lack of practical and theoretical skills. So I decided that if our educational system didn't give me those skills, I need to take them by myself. You know, it's very curious, I need to tell you this. We have the worst and the best educational system in the world. You know, some of us know how to calculate integrals. Some of us know how to interpret some philosophical issues. But we do not know some simple things. How to help people, how to give first aid, how to argue, how to give arguments, and without some fights. So first aid, public speaking, debates are some curious topics for our educational system. So we need to take it by ourselves, we need to be self-educated. So I downloaded some videos from medical sites of the doctor. And you know what's interesting? What was the first thing I learned? Not how many inhales you need to do. But the first thing the doctor said was, not be afraid. You can't screw up in the situation when the person's almost dead. You can screw up when you won't give him those help. And so I was thinking that if every one of us in the world knows how to give first aid, knows how to debate, to argue with people, our world will be much more better. So do not wait until some unexpected situation happens with you. Prepare for this situation in advance. I downloaded some videos. I am planning to visit some practical courses. I bought this stuff. Like, it's 1% of probability that I will use it in my life, because I'm not a doctor, I work in a politician's sphere. But it works me up that I'm prepared for the situation. We must know how to help people.